Hey, what is up, guys? We're here with the Bison character breakdown for Street Fighter V. Keep in mind this is the beta. A lot of things will probably change on the way to the full release, but I thought I'd just cover some stuff now. So Bison, pretty slow walk speed as you'll notice, but he has some ways to deal with that, which I'll get into. As far as his normals go, he still has his far medium kicks pretty good. Crouching medium kicks pretty good. Crouching medium punch is good. Standing fierce is really good. All kinds of range on that. He has down forward fierce as well, which is command normal. You can actually combo after it and stuff like that. It's pretty nice. So those are some of his big strikes. So one of the nice things about this medium punch is it goes into his crouching medium punch really easily. So that's pretty much the main combo you'll be doing with Bison and stuff like this. It's a pretty normal combo for him. One thing you'll notice about his normals is that they don't really cover a huge distance, except for the ones that aren't special cancelable. So that's kind of one of the things, right? So this obviously I can't cancel in anything, this I can't cancel in anything, but they cover the most distance. So that's pretty nice. This far fierce that I'm doing though is special cancelable. Keep in mind. It's so good. Really great button for him. Another button to talk about, down heavy punch. This anti-air is ridiculous. One of the problems he's had in other games is that his anti-airs weren't great, especially in Street Fighter 4. But in this game, it's really good. It pretty much beats everything you throw at it. It's a really great anti-air. Still has the slide in case you're wondering. That's one of the mobility tools he has. But yeah, overall his normals are still pretty good. You know, it's just the walk speed isn't there to really make them super great. So let's talk a little bit about some of his special moves. He has the scissor kicks, which you guys already saw. Nice part about it in this game is that it's not a knockdown, which means you can get into the pressure. That looks like this. Pretty nice, right? Medium kick, scissor kick goes a little bit farther, and heavy kick, scissor kick goes the farthest. EX version of scissor kick has a little animation when it hits, where he does the little stomp on your head. It's pretty neat. So that is scissor kick, right? So he has a couple of other moves. He has Cycle Crusher, which used to be a back forward punch, now is this little projectile. It's a pretty good anti-air. But the main use of this is the EX version has a projectile, which is really great because, again, his mobility is not super great, but when you have a projectile, you're in there, right? Which is really great for him to get in. That's only the EX version that's a projectile, by the way. It's not the, just a regular version. It looks just like that. His other moves, he has his Devil's Reverse, which is back. So if you just do down and then up kick, you get head stomp, and then you get a punch button after, and you get the follow up. So that's head stomp, pretty normal, right? But you can also turn that into Devil's Reverse. So if you hit light punch, you'll stop short. If you hit medium punch, you go a little farther. And if you hit heavy punch, you go the farthest, right? You'll go in from full screen. So you can use that to kind of change up your approach pretty much, right? So you can use that to get in pretty easily, like as you saw there. That was pretty far. I went half screen with the hitbox on it, which is really good. His Devil's Reverse in this game is really strong. And you can change the direction you're going and at what speed pretty easily. It's really good. Another move that he has is this Flame, which is down up punch. Whoops. And this is really good for pressure as well, like stuff like this. EX version of the Flame. Whoops, didn't get it there. EX version of the Flame hits on both sides like that, hits a lot of times. You can actually juggle after it, so you can do like EX Fireball, EX Flame, Scissor Kick, stuff like that. It's really good. So those are his special moves. Pretty simple, right? Bison's a pretty straightforward character. He's a charge character. Let's talk a little bit about his V skill. Looks like this. It's a projectile absorb, and it can also turn into a reflect. If you hold the button down, he shoots the projectile back, and it hits twice. So the projectile he reflects shoots twice, which is really good because if they're trying to do a projectile war with you, you can reflect their projectiles, and you have a multi-hitting projectile, which means you're pretty much going to win. So you can do that, reflect it, slide in behind the projectile, or jump in, or Devil's Reverse in, or whatever he wants to do, right? It's really good. Another thing is his V-Trigger. Bison's V-Trigger is very good. As soon as he pops it, you'll notice that the V-Trigger lasts forever. If you look on the bottom left, it takes forever to tick down. Now his dashes are teleports. His forward dash is a teleport, which is really good for him, obviously, because he can mix people up, and it gives him more mobility. As you saw there, the scissor kick disappears when you start it up. The heavy kick disappears for a while. It's like that time where it's not there. It changes a lot of his other properties as well. One thing that's really nice about it is that while he's in V-Trigger, his mobility is just crazy with the Devil's Reverse. Whoops. Because he disappears, as you know, as you pretty quickly realize. Yeah, he disappears, and that was actually a cross-up Devil's Reverse. I didn't even mean to do that, but it just happened. Yeah, so that's one thing about V-Trigger. That's pretty nice, is that the Devil's Reverse becomes really tricky to deal with. Another good thing is that the head stomp, when you're in this, hits the ground instantly if they block it, and there's an extra stomp at the end. So while you're in V-Trigger with Bison, your mobility is just crazy. Like, it's way higher than it was previously, and it's just really good. It kind of sorts out the issue where his walk speed's really slow. As soon as V-Trigger's on, he is just incredibly fast. So that is pretty much the Bison character breakdown. Pretty simple character overall. I guess I'll show a super too. It's the input for it. That, yeah. So that's what a super looks like. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys again soon.